Welcome. Why isn't my audio playing? There we go. Welcome to Ace Attorney, everybody. We are back. It has been 1,000 years. I'm gonna say hi to chat real quick. Super Mustache Gamer, hello. Don and Theron, hello. GLMD Girlson, hello. Anto Requiem, hello. Yeah, I got my desk. I've got the chalice. I mean, honestly, like, these have been here for, like, all my gaming streams. But yeah, it's my props. They're very important. Pastel Cottontail, hello. But yes, welcome everyone. It is good to be back. So for those who maybe weren't here when I played this game the first time, or who are maybe watching on the VODs on YouTube far in the future, I should explain that between part one of this playthrough and this part, almost a full year passed. And there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, I played the first part of this game, like just the first case and a half, in December of 2021, and then that was like the last stream I did before I took like a 2-month-long stream hiatus, because December of 2021 fucking sucked for a number of reasons. I won't go too into it because I don't want to bring the mood down. But God, that was a terrible, like, couple of months there. But yeah, so now I have finally stopped procrastinating, and we are getting back into it. Because I miss these gay-ass lawyers very much, and I mean, also the greatest attorney playthrough that I did is doing really well on YouTube, and so I figured more of that. Just a reminder, this is not a blind playthrough. I have played these games many, many times, so this is just me passionately playing through one of my favorite franchises ever. So last time, we had our mentor, Mia, in case you forgot. She was our mentor for the first, like, tutorial case, and then she died because she got KO'd by some fucking capitalist in a pink suit. And now we have to prove he did it. But also the cliffhanger we left off on, and it's, I got distracted. Catgirl mode. We're doing Catgirl mode right at the beginning of stream. But yeah, so where we left off last time, the cliffhanger was that we are now being accused of our mentor's murder, and we have to defend ourselves in court. Doesn't that sound familiar? Also, one more thing, this stream is going to be a little shorter than my usual. I usually do 3 hours. This one's only going to be 2 because I have to peace out at 7 to go do pet sitting related chores for my parents. But yes, I say we just heckin' get into it. Yeah. All right. Whoa! Wait. It is actually September 9th today. Wait, hold on, wait. I did not plan that. Wait. Hold on a goddamn second. Wait, no, you guys, it's actually September 9th today. What the fuck? I did not do that on purpose. I swear to all the gods in the world that I did not plan that. Don't X to doubt me. I promise you guys. I did not wait almost a year to get back into this game just for that joke. Oh my god. Anyway. What year does this game take place? There is actually there's actually a canonical Ace Attorney timeline. I don't know what year this game takes place in, but all I do know is that canonically, Phoenix Wright was born in 1992, which means that he is the same age as me. But I do not believe this takes place in the same year. I believe this is a few years ago in the canonical timeline. There's like exactly one point in this entire franchise where a year is mentioned. And it's actually in the first game. And then you can literally, like, figure out the entire rest of the timeline from that. But September 9th, 9:52 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. We've been accused of murder as of last time. Hi, Maya, baby, I missed you, girl. Also, I do not remember the voices I gave these characters, so I'm just gonna come up with new ones, and those are gonna be the ones we use moving forward. Apologies if you were super attached to any of the ones I did in the old episodes. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Aha! Bonjour, motherfucker. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. White is the dude who killed our mentor. We saw it in a cutscene. And he's dick. I think he, like, attacked us last time, or he did something, I can't remember. It's been 24 years. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. What? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? Guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, so I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Oh, they know each other, all right. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Let's go, baby! Defending myself in court for my fucking second trial ever. Let's go, baby. It's always weird it's lost its crunch. Yeah, there's part of me that misses the sprites from the original game. They were, like, crunchy and fun. Very 2001. But I kind of like this one, too. It's nice seeing them, like, high definition. Like, it's different. It's not the same, but yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? Like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, we're gonna be butts. Let's go. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? Oh, right, you silly little bitch. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that we needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Corrupt ass shit. Oh, great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. The Red White of Blue Corp, if you guys remember correctly. Look at this smug dick. The butt chin. Sparkling teeth. I want to punch him right in his fucking face. I don't remember which voice I gave this guy, so we're just gonna have to do it. You wish to know the title of my personage? I'm a glimmering bitch. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino, White Boy. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. Right, well, okay. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Phoenix White, no! Let him have it, Phoenix! Let him have it with my fist of truth! Witness his account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. And then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. When it was all over... Why does this guy have a punchable face? Because he's a punchable person. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Oh my god, I gotta remember how to play this game. I think there was one sus thing. Press is L. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked, but by you, and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Okay, so we have a map of the crime scene. So victim ran, oh yeah, so if he claims that he was looking at it through the window of the hotel where the little spotlight's coming from, and she ran to the left, there's fucking nowhere to go. The door's to the right, so she should run to the right. So his testimony's fucking bullshit. Take that, or not. Maybe jump the gun. The problem is that I've played these games too much and maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. It's fine, it's fine. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I'm abso-positively perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that? Psst, Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd? Yeah, it does. I really wish. Oh! Okay. She dodged to the right. There it is. There it is. Listen, I'm still warming up, all right? It's been a bit. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran, yeah, see, I had it right, I just did the wrong thing, it's fine. Copium. Coping. If the victim ran to the left, as you said she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain everything about their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. Got him. Got him. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Beep. On the big case space, because he's the killer. Get it? This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That's where the killer was standing. Yeah. Get your shit together, Edgeworth. Come on, bud. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? A rapscallion! Postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment had me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I do apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Beesh. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. You can if you lie. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? You know, that's real funny. That's real funny because... That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. All right. So obviously there's a thing here about how she was only hit once. Can't look at the... This is the problem of I've played these games before. I'm just jumping ahead of myself. Wiretap is the thing. Dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. This would be a thing that's in the autopsy report, but it doesn't say it in the autopsy, so I'm gonna press him for a few minutes. First line to the left, then you hit her. Monster race, she ran to the right. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. And then what? That is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Okay. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can you do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Maybe it is this. From a blow. I'm gonna save first, just in case, because it'd be real embarrassing if I flunked out on the fucking second trial. Anyway. There we go. The trick is, if the music stops, you know you got it right, because it's dramatic, so, Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you that told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Hell yeah, court audience. They're so rarely on my side. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. White boy. Mr. White. Okay. See, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Motherfucker's sweating. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Oh, shit, Phoenix! Get this fucking purple bitch! That thing fall? What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Uh-huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Oh yeah? This fucking light stand? That doesn't look like shit? Objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? Stand broke into pieces when it fell. Goof! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have had no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked, then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? No problemo? Big problemo. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? Get my voice is scrambled. I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. This is the map. It's in the corner. The stand's in the corner, baby. You wouldn't have been able to see it through the window. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. Ah, the inspection music. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, and note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Scream, bitch! Get him! Get him! Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! Edgeworth! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Yeah, what? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. But what does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct? You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. So, Edgeworth's whole thing is, he's so extreme about getting his guilty verdict. He's okay with his freaking witnesses being accused of other things, as long as the person who is being accused in the main trial is declared guilty. And it's fucked, and we're gonna find out why he's like that, but it's a whole thing. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. short. So you saw the stand the night before the incident, or the night of... And that is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. I don't have any evidence that contradicts this. Why did you tap me as phone? That has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Bitch. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Gotta press everything. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Edgeworth! Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Van Code law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. Could we get those checked, maybe? If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Van Code law offices. Of course, I had done some place in wiretap. Okay, so I've pressed everything. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tut tut. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Who's ready for shit to get weird. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! I thought you were dead. What happened? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Zombies? Close. Ah, you're finally awake. Got it! And he's out again! Rip! Hey, Phoenix! Gak, that is no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Dun dun! You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fave women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. And now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? The regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Whew, big spender. Item glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. Let's go, baby! Yeah, so in case you guys forgot, Maya's a spirit medium, so she can just do that sometimes. It's normal. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. When you were playing Great Ace Attorney last year, I looked up stuff about the mainline Ace Attorney game, saw the spirit mediums, and wasn't sure if the internet was trolling me or not. Oh no, not even a little bit are they trolling you. There's some weird shit in these games. Supernatural spicy shit. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. You stop being evil and hot. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Real lawyers react to spirit possession in Ace. Alright. So, I have to use the light stand thing on one of these things. That is when I saw the light stand. So I think it's either that one or the first thing. Objection! Fuck your shit. If this game has ghosts, Van Zeeks can absolutely be a vampire. It's true! Look closely at this. You see the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. Grasp this, Edgeworth! I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. Get! I love fucking Edgeworth's shocked face. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Big no time, baby. Gotcha, Beanch. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Judge be like... very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Edgeworth! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way you can worm out of this one. Oh, wait. I forgot. It's Edgeworth. He's a professional worm. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I don't fucking object to it. Oh, worm. Stars VTuber has more expressions than these old sprites. 2001 sprites all smoothed out for the modern remake, baby. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Just because you forgot your homework doesn't mean you get an extension, Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Forgot you were here. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. That I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Take that! A list of names in Mia's handwriting. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. But that's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Hold! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Boom jams! Phoenix is just like, haha, yeah, I did that! Doesn't that count as witness intimidation? Who cares about witness intimidation? What does this look like, a courtroom to you? Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Oh, hi, Mia. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty, baby. We totally earned that. Yay! Yay! Where's the... Do I have an appropriate sound effect for this? Sure. I thought I had the sound, but I guess not. No more air horn. I mean, I do have the air horn. I always have the air horn. But, well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. Lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. Phoenix! Phoenix! You can't say that shit to your dead mentor! Shit. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief... Mia! Dun dun dun. Here it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia? Kind of worried you might not. Oh, of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. My dead sister hired me as the administrative assistant. She's totally a paralegal now, you guys. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. Got a good ring to it. Yeah. R8640, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Stream Squad. Thanks, Maya. Oh. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right! Okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! This great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. So, if you guys are unfamiliar and you've ever seen a joke about Ace Attorney and burgers, in the original Japanese it was ramen that Maya was obsessed with, but when they brought it over to English they made it burgers instead. And so that's why the eat your burgers Apollo thing exists. But yeah, that's case 2, we're done, baby. Oh shit. Hurrah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! Ah, see you in hell, evil magistrate! Ah! The warrior swords gleam in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Pew, 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 pew. Wright & Co. law offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here. So this is the start of case 3, baby. Case 3. Of course I'm here. Oh, that's the real show you were watching. What? Nick, you don't mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. How many cases in this? Okay. There's 5 in the first game, 4 in the second game, and 5 in the third game. Yeah, it's technically 4, but there's a bonus one at the end. But the bonus one's fun, so we're playing it. Also, this song was my ringtone for a long damn time. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people? Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick, you old boomer. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Phoenix Wright fucking boomer alert! Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Huh. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick? Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with a samurai spear! Twisted Disaster, thank you for the raid! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Strim. We're playing Ace Attorney. We just started the third case, so now is actually a great time for folks to jump in and drop my raid intro in the chat. What's up? Welcome to Ace Attorney. It's the lawyer game. The gay lawyer game. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick! Please, Nick. Maya's here, watching television. And now for the morning news. Gaylord, no! The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids' TV show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai's over! The world is over! Yes? Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes. Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Zenokio, those shits are indestructible. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have a Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided that this will be our first case. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have anything to tell me. Let's go! Police tell the reporters way more than the police tell the reporters in America, right? Look at this fucking guy. What's wrong, Maya? It's him! In the flesh! Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Will Powers, our client! That's him! Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you saying? Oh, I gotta come up with a voice for this dude. Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams with my crazy mutton chops. Oh. Guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Good job, Maya. Alright, let's talk to our guy. Also, his tracksuit has a logo on it that I think is maybe supposed to be a parody for the Nike swoosh, but it looks like the "this is not a pipe" meme. Like a little bit. Like a little bit. This is not a tracksuit. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. Foreshadowing Herlock Sholmes. Technically, Herlock Sholmes was before this by like 100 years, so does that count as foreshadowing? Good question. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, that guy's fucked up. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Kira Suzuki, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Oh! I see. Neo-Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 GX for autographs. Yeah, I don't think the art team wanted to get that gory for the game. I forget what the most gory thing that happens in this is. People get shot like all the time, but you never really see like a gratuitous amount of blood. I can't remember exactly. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been a bit. Since the last time I played this game. I can't remember exactly. What is the goriest death? Might have been in one of the side games, which we're also playing. We should totally play like the investigations games and stuff too, if I can find an emulator for them. Because they're portable handheld games that have not been brought over to the Switch yet. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me. Sorry. We're, lawyers? Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know that type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today, something you horrible habits and wasting your time in a place like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing, or do life not work like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like a life of ease to me. Just working around, living. When I was young, things were a mite different. We didn't change baby clothes. What are the youths coming in these days? A certain called me. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Fucking youths. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... no, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Now that's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Look at this fucking guy. His big old smile. He just kind of looks like, hey, I'm Jack Hammer. He's like a textbook himbo. Listen, this game came out in like, what, 2001, I think? We didn't know what we didn't have the himbo representation we do now. Hey girl, wanna check out my hammer? No, stop, we can't. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here about Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Alright, so we gotta go back and we gotta talk to our guy. Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, didn't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right. Not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? But that's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, that security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes. Actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But if you let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of of course. There we go. I just hope this will get me past that security lady. Wendy Old Bag. What a fucking name. You know, you're legally allowed to get your name changed, ma'am. You don't have to go by that. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to the youths of such unreliable appearance. Hey, what do you mean unreliable? Don't you see how spiky my hair is? Oh, really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! And we just run away! I don't want to pay this lady. So there's Studio 1, Studio 2, so we're by the main gate up at the top. There's the gate, Studio 1, Studio 2, and the employee area. Alrighty. Let's motor. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Fuck you. Studio 1 entrance. Oh boy, you guys. Here's the part where I get to try and redeem myself for a year ago. My attempt to once again attempt a Jersey accent. Please be nice to me, I'm terrible at these. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Yeah! It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So damn! Damn, Phoenix! That's your future husband you're talking about. If the internet has any say in it. Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Aw, Maya, that's mean. Hey, you don't sound Australian this time. Thank you. I've been practicing. I've not been practicing. That's a lie. Oh, you made him sad, Maya. Look what you did. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Asteria 137, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Oh, he got southern there. Oh no, I'm slipping. I'm dying. I'm slipping and falling. Hey. What exactly are you twos doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I just gotta channel Joey Wheeler. I'm Joey Wheeler. I'm walking here. It's a blue-eyes white dragon. I'd say he's a character, all right. Use guys. No, not move. I gotta talk to my guy here. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Pierced through the chest by a spear. What a way to go. Well, why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask the security lady about the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think the Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Fucking bootlicker. Remember what Powers said, she's a sucker for authority. And she even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Well, show it to me. Come on, detective. Show me the evidence. What's the evidence? Come on, buddy. Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. Oh no, he's going southern. Shit! Shit, we're defaulting! Oh no, I'm walking here. Hey, losers, I'm walking here. You seen these shoes? I'm walking here. Jersey. Okay. What? Who took that? See the camera up by the gate? Fuck, it's happening again. See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Talk with your nose. Hey yo, I'm walking here! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Okay, first of all, gotta look at this studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? Holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it too. Well, now we know. Listen, I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my very best. I'm not good at the Joyzy X. Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. I forgot I was streaming for a minute and I just started reading. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Well, I guess we know where we're getting a key. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need to chew them. Damn, Nick! Damn! Damn! Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Okay, let's talk about that. About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? And then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Phoenix, don't accuse random old ladies of murder. That's not nice. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense. Yeah, he's dead, Phoenix! Hello! Oh, yes! He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Okay. Do I have something I can present? Because I need to get a card key. Hey, no touching. Okay. Maybe I have to talk to the detective. Oh, hey, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. I solved it. It's fine. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Examining. Okay, so here's a fun little thing. You can definitely tell this game was made in Japan. I remember when I was first playing this game, I saw like this, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, I could tell it was a drying rack, but I've never seen anything like this in America, and I just thought it was such a weird thing. And then when I went to Japan, these are like all over the place. I had never seen one that looked specifically like this, and I was like, what is that fucking thing? Why is it there? But now, I saw them all over the place in Japan, so it's like, oh, suspicious. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. You sure about that, Maya? A bicycle? Freaking stay here. There's a clown in that gate. I'm Nickel-Wise, the parading clown. Copyright infringement proof, see? It's parody. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Ladder! No, let me look at the ladder! God damn it. Fine. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. Find. You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear, and that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Alrighty. We just go ahead and go in? Yeah. Excellent. Powers' dressing room. This is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. The bowling ball bag. For his bowling balls. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! Employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. We're stealing shit from the crime. Well, I guess this isn't the crime scene. Fine. It's fine. We're not doing crimes. You can't prove anything. Bye. Bye. Oh, but come on. Maybe I have to examine the door again. Yeah. Entrance to Studio 1. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. All right, we're in. She is way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Bye, detective! Don't pay attention to what's going into the crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Can I give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. Steel samurai killed him. Murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Yup! People are dead. Just another day in Ace Attorney. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess that costume must have absorbed most of it. There's a ladder we can examine. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl's so out there. Fucking Tumblr teen. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting's fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Just trying to look at that. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. Always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look! A megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Yes, let's tamper with the crime scene! Yay! Hooray! I don't think there's really anything else in here I need to look at. I'm missing something here. Dressing room, maybe. I gotta examine something and I don't remember what. I'll figure it out. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay. Costumes. Next. I don't think it's in here, but I remember like there's something else in here, obviously. Samurai Boogie Woogie. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Nah, that's not till we get to investigations. I mean, what? There have to be emulators of those games, right? Because I would love to play, like, just every single Ace Attorney game. All of them. Every single one. Tokusatsu otaku. Oh no. Maya, are you a weeb? Bicycle. Electric-powered bicycles. Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. And we looked at the stakes. We looked at this. We looked at the vent. Backdrop. Certified forklift driver. Frosted glass, so we cannot see inside, and it's time to go somewhere else. Maybe I gave her this. Isn't that a studio key? You'd better watch it. The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over. Wait, no, that's mine. Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died. Well, you just have to wait. I'll see if I can do any of this stuff. Give me the photo! Hey, detective! Take a look at this! What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him that, he'll confiscate it. Aw, I just wanted to show it off. Okay, maybe there's still something that I need in the, this scene of the crime. Fine, I will examine more things. Wow, look at that camera! It must cost a ton! Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought! Oh, yeah, okay. There was more stuff we had to examine in here. Hey, you! No touching that! I forgot about you. Hi! Sorry, my partner's kinda, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. There she is. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Look at fucking old bag in the background. Oh! In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area? That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, I'm also a spirit medium. Several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. She's a spirit easy or a spirit hard? Oi! Oi! So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Does it cut it in a witness testimony? These cases feel so much shorter than Great Ace Attorney. Is it me or... No, these are significantly shorter than Great Ace Attorney cases. As the series went on, they got like each case got like longer and longer and more detailed and stuff. You gotta remember, these games are like 20 years old. But yeah, so like the first couple games, the cases are real short. We're not gonna finish this one tonight, but we'll at least get to the trial tonight, I think. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Alright, time to go grill the lady. Moving on. Hi, Gumshoe. Pardon us, excuse us, don't mind us. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? All right, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are just like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no tomorrow, saying this and that and the other thing. Well, young people, we learn respecting your elders. Share the news today. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Ha 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 ha. The computer that runs the security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo with Powers on this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah. We're hacking into the game, baby. Let's go. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again. Yup. Gonna go look at the camera, not gonna talk to the detective. I like the idea that Gumshoe just literally sits there with that look on his face, like, all the time. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you gotta do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. 307. And we're going back. .307, right? There, entered. Hey, you printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Ah, yes. Will Powers, the Steel Samurai. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Sus! Sus AF. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? Never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for the day? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Who knows? To be continued. Okay, I got about 20 minutes until I gotta skedaddle. We can play a little bit longer. Get a little bit into the trial. Take a heck and sit, babes. Alrighty, it's courtroom time. But yeah, like, these cases are comically short. Because coming onto this game right after playing Great Ace Attorney, and Great Ace Attorney, like, each case takes like 2 to 3 streams, depending on how fucking long it is. Oh boy. I actually started editing like a best of compilation of Great Ace Attorney. It is taking a long time because each episode's like 3 hours, but I have officially started working on it, so we'll see how long that takes. Don't expect that anytime soon, but it's coming, eventually, hopefully. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Of course it's Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that on 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. Whoops. It is Whoops, don't look at the court record. I pressed the button on accident. I bumped it against my desk. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I will call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Hey, yo, I'm a detective! Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. God damn it, he keeps slipping into Southern. Having a goddamn identity crisis. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. Victim, Jack Hammer, defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 and performed a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Nah, I'm good. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Ah, thank you for the head pats. Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. It breezes by so quickly, these early cases in the early games. Will the witness declare her name? Oh god, I forgot about this part. Oh no. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please! Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. When I was young, I was just an old bag, but no, children would make fun of me because, you believe it, this is the boy that captain of the chest club. He called me Old Bag as well, and I cried. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. Witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. Everyone I voice is at some point going to get just a little Southern. A little bit. It is the unfortunate reality of things. I can't... Everyone's gonna end up being a little Southern at some point, and we just all have to accept that and be okay with it. It's the way of things. There is one hell of an old bag. Phoenix, that's not very nice. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Ah. Thank you, Sholmes. These two songs do not go together. Good job, buddy. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? All right. Let's go! I object to the fact that you're saying it was Powers because anyone could be in that fucking suit. Objection! Objection! I kind of want to make, like, a parody sticker of the objection exclamation point, but it just says fuck you instead. Fuck you! Let me get this straight, old bag. Or, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Why are the legs so short, huh? Why are the legs too long? What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Mrs. Oldbag, or Miss Oldbag, whatever. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Devo6168, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream squad. Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Getting a lot of new followers with just names and numbers after them. A little sus. If you're not a bot, you gotta tell me you're not a bot. Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean that Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Yeah. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday. I was born 1,000 years ago when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. There were totally dinosaurs 1,000 years ago. I saw them. I was there. In the olden times. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. Having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh, nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Eh. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? A murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Sprained his ankle. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing her. Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions? Well, she seems pretty sure that it was Powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction. Yup, that's what we're doing. Whippersnapper! Hey, I haven't even said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today, always whining at each other, pointing this and that, stuff to make an old lady cry. Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. But what about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Jeez. Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. And continue your testimony. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is, where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. It's very important, Edgeworth! Sheesh! The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. You sure you're sure, Your Honor? Slam the disc. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue with her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. And she's lying, because the photo must have gotten deleted, because it was photo number 2. No one else went there. I'm gonna save just in case. So I don't embarrass myself.
Objection!
There we go. I knew it. Hold on. Look at this photograph! One more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I know that too. I'm smart. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it was really the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help? Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. She's fucking hiding shit. What's she hiding? I wonder. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? But come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag! This is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Alright, this will probably be the last segment before I gotta sign off for the night. But we are gonna skip right... Oh, wait. I missed it. Heck. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Real samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second! Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. Like little rats they are. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and... And? They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers. kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Dun dun dun. Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day? One was the steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade? The culprit was actually 3 kids standing on each other in a trench coat in the steel samurai costume. Dun dun dun! Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. And that's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. All right. Okay, so it is now about 7. I have to go do pet sitting related tasks. So like I said, I have to call the stream early, unfortunately. But we will be resuming next Friday. I think what I kind of want to do, just because the alliteration is fun, is just do Phoenix Wright Fridays for a while. Because A, alliteration, B, that's like once a week working through the story, and I just think that'd be nice. It makes it easy to keep up with too. Sit that pet. I gotta go feed my mom's chickens. Cause she and my dad are out of town this evening. And I'm closer than they are. So yeah, Phoenix Wright Fridays. Yeah, my mom has chickens. She has 10 chickens and a couple of guinea birds too. And I have been holding out. Well, I guess I haven't really talked about it on the internet much. I've talked about it with all my friends. I'll show you guys pictures of the chickens later. Anyway, if you want to see chick pics, you gotta join my Discord. Join the Discord for chick pics in about an hour or so, because I gotta drive out to my parents' place. But yeah, so we will be continuing this on next Friday. Except that I need to pause, save. Oh yeah, and that's the alarm telling me to go. So let's go ahead and get a raid started, and then I will see you guys next time. Everybody and their mom is playing Splatoon 2, or Splatoon 3. Everyone's playing Splatoon! I wish I was playing Splatoon. Here, we'll raid Chalcedonics. We haven't raided them in a while. Oh, actually, is there anyone playing Phoenix Wright right now? Is there anyone else playing Ace Attorney? Let's find out. As I would... Is there anyone playing, like, the first case? Yeah, me. I can't tell how far everyone is. Gosh, I don't want to spoil things, though, and it looks like everyone else here is further along. Beans. Alright, well... Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. Raid time! Alright, so, doing my usual shilling. We will be continuing Phoenix Wright on next Friday, but on Monday, ideally, if my new cable gets here in time, I want to be full cringe and I want to play Sonic Adventure 2, but we gotta see if I can get the hookups to work, because my first method didn't work. So we'll see about that. Remember that if you want to stay updated, the Discord is the best place to do that. Lurking is totally cool, and I have alerts set up for pretty much every single thing that I do, including my streams and my YouTube, which, by the way, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's where I archive all of my gaming streams. So if you want to watch past streams, catch up a bit, enjoy yourself, you can subscribe to me there. And then I should have a new art video coming out on Monday. So that'll be a fun new thing. And it's a video game related story time video, so you should watch that when it comes out on Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and activate the raid. I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you so very much for joining me. I will see you all soon. I gotta go feed some chickens. Fare thee well, my friends. Have a good rest of your evening. Goodbye.